understand. I had been prepared for a lecture about how small-minded I was. This was something else.
Are you afraid?
She asked. I wasn't sure if she meant about the supposed fate of the empire or about the fact that within 24 hours I would be sent to marry Louis-Auguste, Dauphin of the Franc Kingdom. A complete stranger, a total mystery with almost zero social media presence. Of course I was scared. But when you're a princess, you say what people want to hear, not how you really feel. I had strong smile muscles, so I flexed them. I'm excited, Mama. I'm going to be the Franc Dauphine. I'm going to make you proud.
Good. There's no reason to be afraid. All empires pass.
She hugged me then. I can still remember exactly how warm she was, how her perfume smelled like roses and amber. She placed her hands on the back of my neck and my left shoulder blade. I can feel it as clearly as if it were happening now, even though I'm miles and miles from Schönbrunn Palace and my mutti. The memory makes a lump rise in my throat, but I breathe in the cooled air of the cruiser and calm myself. We flew across the border of the Franc Kingdom about an hour ago. I've looked at the tracker screen above Ambassador Mercy's head 1,000 times. It shows our clunky cruiser as a blue square, flanked by the white triangles of our escort, blinking toward the grid of lights labeled Paris. My heart skips a beat. Paris is the most lit city in the world. Literally, it is filled with legendary amounts of neon. Thousands of Franc kids have been hashing me in photos and videos of parties and clubs and cafes leading up to my arrival, all to greet me. I press my face to the cool glass for my first real glimpse of Paris. In the dark, I can't see much, but the realm's escort cruisers, way more chic than our model. They're off-white, with a long pointed nose and a curving pilot's window like a big eye. There's no passenger section because they're small and made for speed, kind of like a sport cruiser. I bet they're way more fun than our behemoth, with red velvet seats, stiff as old antiques. I can barely tell we're moving. Except for the lights of Paris, growing closer and closer until they become a big tangle below us. Traffic flashes in the air lanes beneath ours, weaving a pattern of headlights over the multicolored glow far below. Rising above the city like a dagger dropped into the earth, La Tour Ancienne shines brighter than anything in the city. A spire of old rusting iron twisting to the sky, pumping with neon lights. It sparkles and shimmers, defining modern marvel and old-world mystique. The Francs dressed up its ancient bones in gleaming color and gave it new life. They don't know who built it or why, but the people have made it the epitome of Franc style. The glow grid covering the tower advertises jet-volt cruiser batteries. A rocket blinks upward, growing smaller and smaller as it reaches the top. Then the lights shimmer to turn hot pink and form a bubbling bottle of Mountain Jam lime drink. Ambassador Mercy, it's La Tour Ancienne! I really should practice keeping the volume down, because Versailles will be very strict. I won't be able to simply blurt things out. But for the first time since I left home this morning, I'm actually excited to be in the Franc Kingdom. Maybe I really am as lucky as everyone tells me. Mercy doesn't even glance my way. He's sitting stiffly with a leg over his knee, wearing a perfectly starched suit, dark except for the iridescent dress shoes shining in the soft blue cruiser light.
Good. We'll arrive soon.
His eyes are glued to a news report where someone is yelling that androids are going to take over everything, like that's even real. I open the camera on my holophone and grab a selfie with the tower behind me, quickly before it passes from view. Not my best work. The intensity of the glow blurs out the advert and clashes with my iridescent skirt and pale pink blouse. To show my millions of followers a terrible photo or no photo at all? The influencer's constant question. The answer is perfection only at all times, especially when you're about to become the Franc Dauphine.